Hey Virgo, look at how your weekend is starting with twin flame, true gem, fun times, and passion. Ooh la la. Yeah, so we're going to get into this. I'll pull more cards. This is going to be your weekend reading. Please smash that like button and do subscribe if you want to get a personal reading. There will be a link in the description box. Okay, let's get into this.
I just can't let you go. Lord knows that I've tried to. You said I was the only one. No one likes being like.
All right, Virgo, so you're starting off with a twin flame connection. So the weekend, your twin flame is showing up. Whoever it is you call your twin flame, or if you haven't met them yet, here they come. Okay, I'm going to pull a couple cards there and see what's going on. What is the energy with the twin flame connection for Virgo? Virgo, sun, moon, rising, or Venus? Twin flame connection here. Oh, look at this. Beautiful. Looks like you and your twin. Okay, maybe you've had some struggle with your twin flame, but it looks like this weekend you're going to get on the same page. There's a mutual understanding. There's definitely mutual feelings showing up here. Feels like a romantic partnership being significant with a twin flame. There's definitely an energy, spiritual alignment, effortless, could be karmic, but coming to an understanding about a karmic connection. There's also forgiveness. I'm picking up like an energy of forgiveness. Let me see. Okay, yeah, there's judgment. There you go. There's something really huge, a big revelation. Well, it could be revelation coming out this weekend. There's clarity, maybe a final decision that you and this person are making over this weekend, right? So there's definitely a connecting and perhaps a talking. And the energy here could be with a Pisces, it could be with a Scorpio, but there's going to be what I feel is clarity coming. Recognizing it's a twin flame, or recognizing it's a karmic, what lessons have been learned, what needs to be learned from this. Life purpose energy. Do you two want to be together? Can you make this work? I feel like your person is definitely in this same space, but they do want to connect with you over this weekend. Okay, so I don't feel like this is someone that you, like if you're not sure who your twin flame is, a lot of you I know, okay, and that's who I'm talking to, right? Some of you might connect with someone in a very beautiful way and come to terms with trying to get clarity. Is this a twin flame or not, okay? But there's definitely a connection being made over the weekend. You also have true gem. So something's going on here in relation to feeling valuable, your quality or your qualities, and also a connection to jewelry. There might be an engagement also in relation to this twin flame connection. I know that I'm running a special right now on my personal private phone call readings. Everything is 50% off, Virgo. So you can get 50% off a predicted tarot reading call, only $40 for a 30-minute reading. You can do text readings, you can do a spiritual empowerment reading, but the 50% off ones are definitely the best by 1 hour for $99 immediately. You can get your readings with me like the next day. All right. Ooh la la. Let's take a look here. So, well, there will be, but it's for one of you. Okay, the Empress. Look, Virgo, come on. You are a true gem. I feel like maybe somebody sees that about you over this weekend. Like you're a keeper. Just like a diamond. You're a keeper for someone here. Could be a Libra or a Taurus. There's a new chapter here. I feel like overall, you're getting a proposal of some sort coming in that's leading to something solid, leading to something very solid. And so we're looking at love and romance, of course. There's a lot of clarity coming in. Healing a karmic connection as well, right? And the reason I say that is because you have the caduceus here, and that's all about the healing, getting on the same page. Look at the equality between the two of them. I love this. Okay, this is really positive news for your romantic life this weekend. You also have, and I'm going to pull more cards, so don't worry, it's not going to be over that quick. Fun times. Are some of you going to a party or event? You do have that on the table this weekend, and just having fun, maybe a concert or a gathering where there's a lot of people, a lot of other people. Okay, yeah, so there's travel here, the Chariot, Cancer energy. There's movement. So if you don't have any plans, you might just do a day trip or get in the car, go for the weekend or something along those lines. Look, Knight of Wands. Next to passion, chemistry. Gosh, what's happening here? This feels like there's some kind of event or something. Maybe you're going with your person, or you're going on your own and you're connecting, and you connect with, like, you're like, oh my God, that's my person. You might see them or connect with them or meet up with them. Okay, but this feels like a very, like y'all getting on the love boat this weekend and going on a cruise together, you know, spending some time together. It feels passion. There's travel. This is like a dream come true. A free-spirited, creative, lusty kind of energy. Yes, and there again, there's passion. All right, let's see. Oh my gosh. I was kind of feeling this before I started your reading, but the way it's coming out is just more than I expected. Ooh. Not ooh bad. Ooh. Oh my gosh. Deep feelings. A passionate, fiery connection that you have with someone. Could be physical passion, or just hugs. Maybe hugs. I feel like there's something leading to something here. It feels like one of the good part of the Hallmark movie, or the Hallmark series, you know, the good part, not the bad part. But Piscean energy again, little Sagittarius as well. But this is balancing the emotions here with the passion. Okay, so if I feel like it's going to be a passionate and affectionate, like emotional type of experience, right? 1 minute will be very passionate, the next minute will be very emotional, and they'll take turns. You know how the moon goes through its cycle, comes back around, full moon, and it comes back around. I feel like it's kind of like a cycle of some sort that you and another person here. Whew. And now on one aspect, I do have a vision of you and another person spending some very intimate, pleasurable time together, and the emotion for both of you run very deep. The emotions run very deep because of the physical connection, because of the physical passion. This is like incredible. Like if you are wanting romance and passion this weekend, it's here on my table. Come and get it. It's here on my table for sure. Let's see what else you have showing up here for this weekend. My goodness. What else does Virgo have? What else is showing up for Virgo? Open relationship. No commitment, casual openness. Okay. We'll take a look at that in a sec. Let's see. Are you currently in a situationship or friends with benefits? Or casual, like no one's committing? Doesn't necessarily mean, like I'm not picking up multiple relationships. It's just open. It feels like come and go. Like there's no major commitment. Okay, long distance. Wow. Okay. All right, so look, this is what I'm getting at this point. This strictly feels to me, there is great potential. You may get a proposal. There may be an engagement for some of you. This could be a completely different story. That's what Spirit is saying. This is a different story down here. This here that I just gave you, this is for a group of you. Okay? But for another group of you, there is a non-committed, long-distance relationship, a foreigner that is showing up here that, well, it's not like showing up at your door necessarily, but is being brought to your attention. And I want to see what's going on with that. All right, someone who has fair skin, a fair male. And for others, a mature male. Okay. This is interesting, the way this is unfolding. Be patient. Let's see what's going on here. What's going on here? Oh. Open relationship, long distance, with a fair... I feel like this is description of what they look like and then their age. This person is a mature male. And they have fair skin. Ooh, you've got the devil. Temptation. The Hierophant. The Star. Look at all this major arcana. Ooh, okay, I get it. You know, let me just give this message the way I'm seeing it here. You might have a casual situationship in your life, but you might want somebody else or some other situation. And I feel like this casual situationship here is very tempting. It could be with someone who, they could be a healer or in the public eye, and it could be someone that's they follow the rules. I don't see this person rebelling against a non-committal. In other words, going towards a committed relationship, okay? I feel like you have something better showing up here with the one who's in your heart. And if there isn't anybody in your heart, they might be showing up this weekend, and you're like, oh yeah, heart, I remember you. So if you have been involved with someone that is just kind of like it's long distance, and it's very tempting, a very sexual relationship, maybe a bit addictive, difficult to break free. Could be a Capricorn, a Taurus, Aquarius. Difficult to break free, but needing to set boundaries. I feel like this person down here knows that you want more, because Hierophant is here. Okay? They may know. And they're kind of like not really open to giving that. They have boundaries up in regards to that, okay? And yeah, here you go. This is a new love thing. A new love start, or a recommitment to love is starting here up top. So I feel like this is, for some of you, you're transitioning, transitioning away from the situationship and going into something that fits you better, someone that, is all loving up on you and wants more. For some of you, because you may have a long distance person that's really not willing to invest fully in a relationship with you, you're having you're having something else going on with someone else that's really able to fill the gaps where the situationship is not filling the gaps. Okay? I hope that doesn't sound complicated, but Spirit's like, oh, we're going to give you a doozy today. We're going to just kind of play around with this energy. This is a really strong message for this weekend. I really would love to see something a little simpler. This feels a little complicated, but I feel like you're going to have something new happen up here. And it just kind of, I don't feel like this situationship is all that fulfilling for you with this other person down here. I feel like this is what you want and this is what comes in for you. That's why you have the Ace of Cups here. This is like a brand new beginning. And that is proposal, marriage. And for some of you, you connect with this person and realize this is the one you've been waiting for. You might question whether that person is a karmic also. I feel like the one down here has been, maybe just a lesson, a fling, pass the time with someone down here till the real one shows up. Yeah, look, beautiful. So, looks like you're going to break this other person's heart because they're not investing. The situationship, I don't know why their heart would be broken. I guess because they really do have a thing for you, but they're not older. I don't know what the deal is. I'm not going to go into their psychology, but it feels like they're really not able to meet you where you are, where whoever's up here is. And that's fine. You do you, whatever's going on with you. Let's see if there's any other messages here for you, Virgo. Home. Okay, let's get into business a little bit here. So Virgo, property, real estate, residence. There's something going on with a piece of property this weekend. And we're going to find out what that is. You also have communication, texting, phone calls. Do you work in real estate? I know real estate agents generally work on the weekends. Okay, career. All right. So this is all about your career. This is networking. Business success, advancement, getting on that phone, making those cold calls, telling people you're selling your home, telling people you're looking for a home, going back to school, in dealing with commercial property or real estate, or some kind of business advancement. Okay, Virgo? So I feel like this is definitely on the table. You might be hosting a career event, and maybe you're doing it from home. You could be. There might be an open house this weekend as well. You could be looking at commercial property or just trying to drum up business. Weekend is great for that because most people are home anyway. Cold calling on the weekend. People don't want to be bothered during the week. You know, they work, majority of people work all day, and they get home. You could send out a piece of mail, you know, or an email. That's fine. But calling them at home, even at night, people are tired. And maybe they got kids. They got to do stuff with their kids, or they're making dinner, preparing for the next day, or they're just tired, and maybe they're going to the gym, whatever. Weekend is the best time to drum up most of your business. Okay, you've got a King of Swords showing up here. Very significant for you this weekend in terms of career and business. Also a King of Pentacles, and that could also be you. You could be partnering up in some type of business investment or to advance. You could be going into a partnership, maybe if it's related to commercial, selling or buying or leasing or broker type energy, could be partnering up as well, or reaching out to one or two of these people to drum up business as well. Networking. And I have the King of Cups. Wow. Hello, what's going on here? Okay, this is definitely not romantic. These three people, these three kings, are showing up as part of your strategy, your business strategy, or you connecting with these three people. You could be, you know, partnering with these two, or it could just be you with three. A lot of communication this weekend. Doesn't have to be real estate, of course. It could have anything to do with business or advancing. And it's mostly what I feel about networking for your work. Okay. Yeah, there's partnering, partnership. Going from a single entity to a business partnership. That's what I feel like is happening here. Opportunities showing up for you this weekend to do this, or you already know it's what you need to do and you start doing it, and then the people start showing up here. Definitely is going to bring you, I want to say, wealth. I want to say it's going to bring you this opportunity to have these financial gains, so that you can enjoy your life while you're trying to choose who you want to be. Oh my gosh, you're the CEO of your life, Virgo. Make it work for you. Okay, yeah. There's school, okay? Learning as well. Teamwork, collaboration. Improving your skills. It's all about the quality. Maybe training as well. You could be training as well. And I do see you receiving a gift. If you're hosting some kind of an event, I see people bringing gifts to the event, Or are you handing them out? This feels like gifts to me. This doesn't feel like indifference or apathy, but it also can a little bit over this weekend. You have your priorities about work this weekend, your career, very important. Okay, I don't see you denying love, right? Because we already saw that going on. But I do feel like this weekend you have work to do and you have to do it. Okay, so you're not denying love, but you are kind of like, okay, well, I'll make a little time for this. Maybe not so much time for this, but I'm definitely making time for this, okay? So that's what it feels like the energy is overall this weekend. I mean, it looks, interesting to say the least. You may have a decision to make, or you may definitely, I don't want to say you may definitely, because it doesn't make sense. Some of you will meet someone that gets you to the point where you say, you don't want the situationship anymore, okay? Because you connect with someone here that's just pretty amazing. It just ticks all the boxes for you in every way, emotionally, physically, in every way. The situationship kind of feels like it's just a sexual thing, and it's really not, All right. Water signs showing up this weekend, specifically Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, will be prominent this weekend. Okay, yeah, experience a breakup. Some of you are ending the situationship. Now, I will say, there could be some of you who already have all this up here, where you've got someone who's just ticking all the boxes, but maybe you're not ready for that, and you decide to hold on to the situationship. Look, everybody does their own thing, and everybody has their reasons why. You could be in a situation where you are married or you are separated and that person wants to, try to reconcile with you, but you might have another relationship going on. So we're not going to do any moral coding here. This is really just the message. And I don't know specifically what everyone's situation here, but there is someone's getting left behind. You're not being left behind. I feel like you're making a decision. Okay, distance. There you go. Yeah. But I'm going to say that I do feel like you're ending a relationship with a long distance, or someone who is physically or emotionally distant. I will say the majority of you that I feel that's what's going on. I see anything else here? All right, health issues could arise. Okay. Take good care of yourself this weekend, Virgo. Don't overdo it. Do just enough. You don't ever have to overdo it. You only just do a little extra. That's all. And you also have someone who's got their eyes on you. You are doing your research. Okay, so you could be doing some research yourself, right? Could be like the little search bar, Googling some stuff, trying to understand some things. But you also have someone else out there in the ether who's watching your every move or keeping their eye on you. Might just be giving you a heart attack. It's like, what? You might find out about it. And that could be a search you're doing, like finding out that it feels like it's online. Okay? I don't feel like somebody's creeping in your bush. Or your bushes. Let me rephrase that. I know some of you are like, I'll give anything for someone to creep in my bush. I laugh at my own jokes because I just think I'm incredibly hilarious. But I know you guys are like, they can creep in my bush all they want. So I creep, yeah, ding ding on the down low. Okay. Yes, and you also have honeymoon phase, attending someone's wedding. That might be coming up for you this weekend, or you may get an invite this weekend. Okay, or find out someone that you know got married is going on a honeymoon. They may need you to babysit the dog or the cat, or inviting you to a wedding. You have a vacation coming up as well. Could be this weekend, or you could be planning it. I don't know what. You might have like a work vacation, because it's not really timely for holidays. So this may be a work vacation or just something that maybe you booked last year, and it's getting close to the time, or it's this weekend. All right, is there anything else for Virgo? One last one. Patience, just a few more months. Listen, Virgo, there's your message. In a few more months, good things come to those who wait. So I don't know what's going on or what you're waiting for. I feel like you might be waiting for something, but I'm here to tell you. Just give it a few more months. You're going to be mighty surprised. And what you've been wishing and hoping for and waiting for. Let's see, we're going to October, November, December is going to be go time. That's going to be the day that you open your gift. Your gift comes to you because of your patience. That could have to do with love, could have to do with career, your physical health, anything like that, or just your mental health. But that's what I feel like the energy is. Just be patient, okay? Just a few more months and you're going to get what you want. All right, let's take a look at the Chinese sign and see who we're talking to. All right, year of the goat, year of the rabbit, year of the tiger, the rooster, the rat, year of the snake, the dragon, the ox, and that's it. Okay. All right, any other messages for Virgo? Anything else that Virgo needs to know? Please tell Virgo if there's anything else, Spirit, that you want Virgo to know for this weekend. Acceptance, everything happens for a reason. Okay? And mastery, you've learned the spiritual lesson. Congratulations. You get a master's degree. Print out that. Did any of y'all print out a master's degree for yourself? Okay, retreat, time alone or in nature will help you recharge this weekend. If you're needing that, take the weekend. Go take a walk through, I don't know, just in nature. I don't want to tell you to go in the deep, dark woods by yourself, but go in nature, by a lake, by a beach, in the mountains, in the city, where you can smell the exhaust. Maybe that's your thing. Somebody's going and planting a tree somewhere in the city. A little, I don't know, arba, what's it called? I forget what it's called. You know, to do with trees, stuff with trees. Creating like a playground or something in a city that has trees or something, like in a lot. Could have something to do with your real estate. All right, let's get your, see what shows up here for you. All right, you've got Virgo, Pisces, Leo, Aquarius. Okay, D-R-U-Z-E. You have O. I just heard Nathan. You have N. You have A. And you have V. 23rd. The 23rd. I just saw Darth Vader. Why am I seeing Darth Vader in this? Just heard Darth Vader. Gemini, Aquarius, Capricorn, and Leo. And one more. Virgo, Leo, Virgo, and Libra. Okay. So also, like I said, the 23rd. You also have a birthday on the 2nd. Also on the 3rd. You have the 18th. Also the 22nd. Oh my gosh, 222. Okay, that could be a highway number. Will be significant. Also 222 is about partnership. A coming together. You have 222 and 33. My gosh. Very significant. If you're seeing sequences of numbers, please keep that in mind. There's another 3. Okay, you guys, something fishy's going on here. 222 and 333. If you're seeing those numbers, let me know in the chat or in the comments, because they are very significant. Another 3. This has never happened. And the 9th, a 9. All right, I got one left. I can't believe that. That's pretty profound. And also the number 40. All right, Virgo. Who watched The Matrix? Did anybody ever see The Matrix? It's an oldie. Neo? I know the name, but you know what? I've never watched it. I keep telling myself, one day, Cal, you're going to watch The Matrix. And I never watched it. I've never seen it. I don't know. I know I need to. I know I want to, but I don't know. Haven't done it. Give me a good reason. Somebody, if you've seen it, tell me why I need to watch it. Tell me why I need to see it. I don't feel inspired to watch it. Maybe because we're all living it. Who knows? Okay. Charms. You have a snake here. Okay. So obviously someone could be born in the year of the snake, but they're saying a snake shedding its skin is still a snake. Okay. Also, it could be somebody has a snake tattoo. Okay, somewhere. Snake tattoo. Oh, you got a bunch of charms here. You also have a train. Choo-choo train. Train is significant for someone. Okay, taking a train, I can't hold it. Taking a train, traveling on a train. This is an old-time train, right? It's got the little scooper out front of it. Okay, this is movement. It's not super, super quick unless it's a bullet train, but it's a train. Okay, you also have some prehistoric animals here. So you have a turtle, significant to somebody. A turtle. And a dinosaur. Brontosaurus, to be exact. Connection to a dinosaur or dinosaurs somewhere, somehow, some way. We have a dinosaur archaeological area right by where I live. So when you walk through the town, you get to stop and look at the dinosaur. It's really cool. And then you also is a crab a prehistoric creature? I don't know. Okay, I guess they've been around for a long time, right? I don't know. What do I know? They're from some period. Okay, Cancer energy. Crab. Eating crabs, enjoying crabs. Somebody could be going to an aquarium or a museum. Look at this. Okay, you've got a snake, a crab, a turtle, and a dinosaur, which I know don't exist, but it could be like a lizard or something. But I don't know, something, it's very sea creatures and reptiles. I don't know what dinosaurs are. They considered reptilian, I guess. I don't know. What are they called? I mean, if they were smaller in size, yeah. I mean, they're dinosaurs, right? Dinosaur bones. Somebody could be doing something with like digging up dinosaur bones or watching National Geographic over the weekend or something. It's kind of interesting. All right, anyway. You know what I'm going to do real quick, because I am actually not going to be here tomorrow, you guys. I'll try to get a video out, but I have something going on. But I think what I want to do for you is I want to pull the Zodiac sign that you're dealing with and, you know, what their energy is towards you. Okay, we're going to do that real quick. So if you want to stay for this bonus, you're welcome to. All right, let's take a look. Okay, if you're dealing with an Aries, all right, so Aries is going to be communicating with you over this weekend. They have some kind of an idea, maybe a business idea, a proposal they want to discuss with you, something about raising money or news about a job or something about a child in school. Okay. If you're dealing with a Taurus, okay, Taurus is in runner mode. Taurus is in like running away. They are not being truthful about what they're doing. They're not being above board and honest. It's not necessarily that they're being deceitful or tricky. It could be. But over this weekend, I feel like, sorry, I feel like Taurus is running away and they're not telling you why. They're maybe just ghosting. Hold on. Gosh, I feel like maybe I wasn't supposed to tell you that. All right, if you're dealing with a Gemini, okay. Gemini is like all over the place, very scattered energy. Okay, Gemini is like on some kind of pursuit, new path, taking some kind of chance or traveling, doing something this weekend. They may not be available, okay? Gemini is kind of like in this place of like very busy or off on some kind of adventure this weekend. And I feel like they're going to be going solo. Maybe they need some time away, or maybe they're skydiving. They're doing something this weekend. They're just on their own, solo. All right. You're dealing with a Cancer. Oh, Cancer's all up in their feels. Cancer is feeling emotionally abandoned. Cancer is withdrawing emotionally, pulling back the emotion, the energy, retreating, but very, like, when is Cancer not in their feels? But wondering if they should move on from their deep, intense feelings. They're feeling some stuff and they're trying to stabilize their emotions at this time. They're just very moody, very emotional, trying to get a handle on it. So they're keeping their distance. They don't want you to know that they're over, like they're tearing up or they're crying. They're in some kind of an emotional situation or feeling the feels, all the feels. Okay. If you're dealing with a Leo, Leo is on that new love train. They want your love. They do. They want a new beginning. I feel like Leo is like super, super excited about you, about something new starting with you. There could be some news about a new baby or talking to you about a relationship, proposal, or marriage. Okay, so Leo is really in this whole new love phase right now in terms of like in regards to you, okay? Or will be. So Virgo, another Virgo. Oh, okay. There's a Virgo in your life, Virgo, who really cherishes you. 2 of Cups, romantic love, partnership. Again, proposal, marriage. There's another Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, who is just feels like you're perfect for them. All right, Virgo? They want to come together with you over this weekend. All right, if you're dealing with a Libra, okay, Libra's very intimidated by you, Virgo. They see you as the Queen of Wands. They're very intimidated. And they see you as being pretty feisty, confident, self-assured. And they're actually very attracted to your boldness, your snarkiness, your leadership. You hold some kind of power. Okay? They're viewing you like the boss. But also, they're giving me that old Batman TV show with the woman that played Catwoman, Lee Merriweather. That's how they view you. Like sexy, confident, nails out, ready, claws out. You can scratch at any moment. But Libra is just so intimidated by you. But they're so attracted too. Somebody gonna be like Catwoman for Halloween? All right. So let's look at Scorpio. If you're dealing with a Scorpio, Scorpio's like, don't pressure me. I don't know. Don't pressure me into a relationship. This is very non-committal energy. I prefer the fantasy, or I have a lot of options right now. Look at the finger. You, right there. Stay back. Don't push me into anything. Scorpio being Scorpio. But also trying to put a spell on you. Very wizardy kind of energy. Like, drawing you in. Yes, into my fantasies. Warlock energy with Scorpio. If you're dealing with a Sagittarius. Oh, Sag is waiting for your return. They're putting the feelers out, but Sag is waiting for you to return to them. They're wondering where you are, why you haven't responded. Why haven't you texted? Why haven't you called? Why aren't you chasing me? But yeah, there's definitely like, I'll come to you if I have to. Don't make me come to you. Don't make me chase you. But yeah, Sagittarius is waiting. They're waiting for you. Waiting for something. Where are you? Where is Virgo? Where did Virgo go? All right, Capricorn. Capricorn is like really balanced right now emotionally, I feel. Capricorn is is being very patient in terms of this relationship. They're in like self-control mode, which that's Capricorn for you, right? Capricorn's like, nobody's getting the best of me. Nobody's getting the best of me. Yeah, they're trying to be balanced. They're trying not to, is what I'm hearing. They think you're going to knock them off kilter. Capricorn thinks this, that you're going to knock them off maybe their high horse. But they're pretending that everything's fine, or they're really trying to get some sense of balance in their life as far as like your relationship with them goes. They're just trying to keep the peace. They want everything to just be peaceful. Let's not argue. Let's not fight. Let's just stay in a peaceful place together. Okay, let's not get into any problems. They don't want any problems. All right, if you're dealing with Aquarius, okay, Aquarius is like super, super attracted to you, like you, because this is your card, right? I feel like Aquarius looks at you and is like, damn, Virgo's fine. Look at that. Those curves. Look at the good job they have. How steady and self-sufficient Virgo is. Very attracted to that energy that they perceive you to be carrying. They like that you're single and independent. They find that very attractive. It makes them want to chase you, because that's how they live their life. They want what they are. All right, if you're dealing with a Pisces, look at Pisces being all protective. Pisces is very guarded. I'm trying to talk slow and not like try to breathe when I talk so I don't start coughing. Sorry. Yeah, Pisces is in this self-defense mode right now. Yeah. If you ask them anything, they're not going to open up. And Pisces is usually kind of like go with the flow, but they're pushing back here. They're no, you can't come in. No, you can't. They're not letting anybody in, and they're not even you over this weekend. If you're pushing them, or if there's pressure, they're just trying to slip away, which is what Pisces will do. But if this feels more like fighting back or standing their ground, right, in defensive mode, okay? So I don't know what's going on with that. And just keep in mind, okay, all these signs that I called out, like this all here could still be happening. And this could be in relation to like, family members or friends as well. So you have to be the one to discern what exactly is happening. It could also be in relation to a romantic partnership, okay? So I'm going to leave that there. Don't forget to click on the link in the description box if you want to get my discounted readings, 50% off. I have availability on Saturday, I think. Actually, no, but you can go on the wait list if anyone cancels. Okay, that is an available option, because sometimes I do have cancellations or no-shows. But you also, I think I have some slots open for maybe Wednesday. Okay, so if you want to hop on in, get your slot in quick. Okay, you guys? And if you do a text message reading, I try to get those done like the next day. All right, you guys, love you. Have a fantastic weekend. I'll try to be here tomorrow. If not, I'll see you Saturday, right? Take care.